Hello everybody, Artic here, and today I decided to go ahead and do something a little different. We're gonna do kind of something like story time. You see, I've got some pretty cool stories from my life, and I figure, I can probably share a good one with you. This one's probably more of a laugh than anything, but this paid no attention to the clickbait headline. This is entirely true. I'm gonna tell you at the time I got hit by a car. So I was hanging out at a friend's house. Oh my gosh, I was in high school, and we got in an argument. And I think it was like, it was like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and I was heading home. I'm like, I'm done. I'm going home. Bye. And I got on my stepdad's 26-inch mountain bike, and it was a beautiful bike. I loved it, freaking silver. And I just took off down the road. Now, see, the town I lived in had a couple state highways that came through the town, and one of them went straight down from my friend's house almost all the way down to my house. And while it cut down to like 35, it still technically was a highway. I was rolling on the sidewalk next to it, going about as fast as I could, when up over about a couple streets down, I see a car coming along one of the side streets, coming to join onto that street. So I was heading down, and as I said, I see this car, just coming along behind the houses, and I'm doing the quick math in my head, and it's like, well, I'm gonna be passing by this house almost the same time this car gets to that stop sign. In my head, I came up with two plans. If the car got to the stop sign before me, I would go behind them, because I was on the sidewalk. That was nothing major. I could just easily pop left and go behind them. But if they weren't at the stop sign yet, they had to stop, right? Yeah, I know. Anybody who drives ought to know the answer to this. No, they're supposed to stop. Well, I got to the stop sign first, so I just rolled in front. I just rolled past, going with the highway, nothing major. So I rolled in front, nothing major, didn't think anything of it, everything should be fine. Only problem is the car didn't stop. So you can kind of see where that went wrong. And being an adult now and thinking back to that and knowing how much I trust people and stop signs, you're not going to see me making that mistake ever. But back then, I was naive. I really thought that everybody had to obey traffic laws. The funny part of this is like, she hit my front tire. She took me to the ground. I got up, and I immediately, because I'm not a confrontational person, I don't like confrontation, don't like dealing with anything like that. So I immediately, I apologized. I apologized for scratching her bumper, apologized for everything and for getting in her way, all this stuff. She's freaking out because she just hit this teenager with a car. And I'm like, I'm sorry I hurt your car. I'm sorry. I picked my bike up. My freaking front tire's shaped like a U. And, I'm like, I'm sorry. And I just proceeded to start walking off. I was going to just carry my bike home. And she stopped me to get my mother's phone number, because I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm gone, bye, have a nice day, bye. I wasn't sick around. She's like, do you need an ambulance? No, I'm fine. Got home, and like, I finally get home. I drop the bike in the backyard. I walk inside, and I just walk in the living room, and I'm like, hey, Mom, I get hit by a car. I'm going to go lay down for a little bit. Needless to say, I had to explain the whole story to them, because apparently that's not what you walk into the living room and say. Apparently that's not a good thing to do. At the end of the day, she ended up contacting my mom to replace the front tire of the bike. My stepdad gave me a little bit of hell because he said that the forks were bent even though they weren't, but he swore up and down they were. And I learned not to trust anyone with stop signs. I also learned not to trust red cars because it was a red car. But yeah, so if you're ever taking a bike ride and you're going to meet the stop sign at the same time as them, maybe go behind them or stop. Because otherwise, you too may end up being hit by a car. Well, this was kind of a little fun thing. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of fun to take a break from doing anything Let's Play style, take a break from doing anything else, maybe even with the camera or anything like that, and just sit down with the microphone and talk. So, I figured, why not a story? Not that I got this idea from any YouTubers I watch at all, like any of the other content I do. But anyways, if you like this, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. It wouldn't be a bad idea. If you want to see more stuff like this, please let me know. I've got some really fun stories, so I could probably pull this off a few more times. Until next time, you guys have fun. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.